So here we are, it's Monday, July 14th, 2025, and we're about to go on a camping trip from Ottawa to the provincial park at Mont-Mégantic in Quebec. So here we are at Mont-Mégantic Provincial Park, and this is our campsite here. So we just set up. We've got a picnic table with a little sort of cover, and this is our Living Light Quicksilver Living Light 6.0 model that we got in I think it was 2015, and it's perfect for two people. And we've got, see right here, we've got the campfire. We've got the wood ready. And this is the Living Light Quicksilver. So we've got a screen door and a bottom here, and just finished pumping up the air mattress. And we've got a little storage thing there. We've got a seat that flattens out, and underneath there's storage there. And we've got the windows open, so we've got some ventilation, and this is where we're going to be next couple of days. Go biking, go hiking, and have some marshmallows at the campfire. So here is Tuesday morning, and we're about to have breakfast. We'll start off with a campfire. So here's a little museum that sort of shows what the what the mountains around the park look like.
C'est spécial parce qu'on est l'horaire. On mélange tout. Parfait. Fait qu'après l'autre,
Not very much light. Well, you can't really see it very well, but off in the distance there's Mont-Mégantic. We're on another neighboring mont, and there's an astrolabe at the top, and they put on shows there where they explain things about the, I guess, the stars in the skies. And we're gonna walk over for a picnic. Ah yeah, we're at Mont Saint-Joseph, altitude 1,075 meters. So here at the top of Mount Saint-Joseph, there's this thing saying the altitude. It's 1,075 meters. Lac Mégantic is in that direction, 18 kilometers away, and the Mont-Mégantic is 2.7 kilometers, altitude 1,110 meters, and it's off in the distance over there. But here we can't get a really good view because it seems like because of all the forest fires or something, there's a lot of smog. So there's a little chapel there, picnic tables, and all around there's normally, well, you can see a little bit the valley below. So we drove up here to the top. A lot of people hike. And this is one of these antennas. We should be able to get good reception around here. So let's go have a bite to eat. So here we are at the top of Mount St. Joseph. And over here you see there's a picnic table and a covered shelter. There's some picnic tables here. We just sat there and had a bite to eat. And over here there's an interpretive panel, some history. See, over here there's this. Un belvédère sur les Appalaches. So I guess you can, from here off in the distance, you should be able to see on a clear day some of the appellations, you know. And here's this panorama drawing, but unfortunately, smoke from fires and related smog or something has really sort of dampened the view. But it's a beautiful day, temperature-wise, that is. And here is a nice little church at the top of a mountain. Across. All these stones piled up in artistic fashion. There's a interpretive panel. Ancient traces of life in Quebec from Inuit culture. There's some trails, people coming. Little houses, some hikers, and St. Joseph. Out there. Okay, so here we're starting the trail. We're hiking. It's going to be a kilometer or two to a lookout. And yeah, it looks like we're going downhill for now. But we'll be coming back. So we'll be going uphill too. Beautiful view between the trees. So here's the first of the lookouts.
Oui, c'est le pic des Cruxelles, puis c'est dans 919. Dans le c'est en 9 000 km. Nous autres, ça nous avait dit, t'allais où? On va là après, non?
Well, if it was a clear view, you know, if the skies were not so smoggy and foggy or smoky, you can tell. I mean, it's just a beautiful view of the valley below, Mont-Mégantic off in the distance, Appalachians off in the distance on the horizon. And so we're going to continue on this trail. Here's this little refuge sort of cabin with a nice IKEA type table and chairs. I guess when it's really inclement weather, people can stay there and look out the window. Now this is a huge valley below. This is just a beautiful view, except it'd be nice if the skies were just plain blue without any smog. So we're gonna head out on the trail. Keep going. So here we are on the trail, and it's really pretty. You know, we've got blue sky ahead, above, little breeze. Must be in the high 20s right now, but with the breeze it feels really cool. And this trail is along the mountains, really nice.
You've got your measuring, your ruler here.
Okay. So here's an interesting post that was put up here in the on the trail. It says couverture de neige, altitude 1020. So the altitude here is 1020 meters, and this post indicates the levels to which the snow rose in certain years. So here's a sort of a measure. There's, you know, this is 1 meter right here, 100 centimeters. So in 2016, it rose. There was this much, a meter of snow on the ground. But over the years, there were higher levels, and the highest looks like it was 2019. There was snow at 1.9 meters here at the top of this hill. Oh. So here's one spot in the trail. It looks like it goes over a cliff, but what a gorgeous view of the valley below. So here we are at one stage in the trail, and it looks like there's some rocks up above and a lookout, Belvedere type of place. So let's check it out. Oh. Made some wooden stairs here, sort of. Okay. Whew. At the top. Wow, what a view. Ooh, look at this. So here Mont-Mégantic off in the distance, and you can see the sort of dome shape of the astrolabe, which sort of looks like a planetarium. And then the valleys, and the mountains. And this is the big valley. Oh my God, look at that. Really something. And then the trees. Beautiful scenery. Green all over. Green forests. Beautiful. Okay. So here we are going downhill, and we saw this bird that had its wingspan that made it look like an eagle, but the closer we get, the more it looks like a vulture. Yeah, it's eating some roadkill. Yeah, look at that. It's a big animal. Oh. Okay. So over there, off in the distance at the top of the hill, you see the large antenna, and that's where we just were a little while ago. So here we are back at the campground, going back to our trailer, and it's always interesting when we pass by different campsites to see, you know, the tents and trailers that people have set up. Anyways, the provincial parks do a great job of, you know, creating these spaces. Oh, there's a beautiful little teardrop. Look at that. It's a beauty. Anyways, these spaces that, you know, obviously have a lot of space or privacy with lots of trees all around. Like, you hardly see your neighbors. Unlike some, you know, private campgrounds where, you know, it's everybody's shoulder to shoulder practically.
Excuse me.
Okay, so here's an empty spot. There's a nice trailer. Another one. There's some. Those are little camping sort of tent houses, cabins, and there's another trailer. See, here's an example of these cabins that they make available. Washroom facilities. Over here is something that looks familiar. We're going to back up. So here we are, driving on this road to visit the town of Piopolis on Mont-Mégantic, and this view on the way there here is absolutely stunning. Nothing but green trees, leaves, farmland, and off in the distance you can see these mountains. So here we are approaching the town of Piopolis, and a nice big church there. Ooh. It looks white. See? Everybody's on a scooter. Oh, there's some sentiers. So we've got sentier, which is the trails. I guess you can park here. So here we are on this trail through these marshes here. And over there is Mont-Mégantic. So, so here you see there's this spot, and over there, okay, so over there,
So that's the Sentiers of Ruisseau, probably.
okay, yeah, and over there is the lake Mégantic. Ah, look
Alright,
at that.
let's go on the Sentiers of Ruisseau.
Yeah. So here we go on another trail. See? Sort of like being in the Mississippi Bayou or something. I wonder if a crocodile, alligator is going to jump out at us. In the middle of nowhere, there's a bench. Nice bench. This is a little closer to the water. Here's nice benches and a kayak launching site. Oh, look at that! And there's some ladies on their kayaks, not too far. So this is Mont-Mégantic, which is actually a pretty big lake, and we're only seeing one part of it here.
Huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Oh, the ladies with their kayaks are swimming. It looks like they're just standing up. It's not deep. All right. So here we are at a parking lot across from the marina in the Piopolis town on Mont-Mégantic. So we'll walk over. Okay, so here's a sign.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hello.
There's a sign that says Ici on se lave. Right? So people here wash themselves. Les quais du village. Okay, so here's Lac Mégantic, and down here is the Bay de Piopolis, and that's where we are.
That's the story.
And this is the story. Un peu d'histoire. Okay. Now look at this beautiful lake. It's 27 degrees. The sky is clear, blue, and there's not too many people around. It's Tuesday, what, the 14th, 15th of July? Yeah, 15th of July, 2025. There's hardly any wind. It's not too hot. It's not too humid. It's about 27 degrees. It's just perfect weather. And there's hardly anybody here. We're in the middle of vacation season. And what a beautiful spot. A little lighthouse on a lake. So, les montagnes frontalières, that's the mountains off in the distance that are on the border. So you've got Moose Hill, that's in the US, we can see it. Mont Flattop, which is on the border. Merrill Mountain, that's off in the States, US. Montagne Bleue is right on the border. Montagne Caribou on the border. Mont Louise over there in Canada. Montagne Chiquette, Bagpop Pond Mountain, and Indian Stream Mountains in the US, and so is Bagpop. They're over there. So this is interesting. We can see the States from over here. And here's a little bit of history. Worms and Marina. See, here's a picture. The good old days. And here's some history. Voilà. So here we are. It's Tuesday evening, and we're going for a bicycle ride, and we're gonna go see. There's some trails that are specifically for bicycles. So we're gonna go check them out. First we gotta find them though. They're somewhere near the beginning is somewhere near the Centre d'accueil. So off we go. So here we are on the sentier, which is the trail, and this is the first time on this particular trail, so it'll be interesting to see what we come up with. So one is 1.3 and the other is 3.6 kilometers, and it's a gravel pathway, great for hiking and biking. Off in the distance you can see there's a deer. He's frozen and looking at us. Oh, he just moved his head, scratching himself there, sort of scratching his head there. And he's looking at us, or she, and moving around. A beautiful deer. Hi, dear.
You're okay with us.
See? So this is the trail we've been on, the trail we're on, and we're gonna go forward. Okay, and the deer is still there, just sort of keeping an eye on us. So when you come down this road here, there's a bridge over troubled waters. And the trail continues over there. Beautiful sky. It's around 8 o'clock in the evening. So Wednesday morning, the 16th of July, 2025, and we're starting a breakfast campfire. Turn this way because I think the bark will probably catch fire faster on that log. Now we got some neighbors over there. And we've got our stuff in the car. We got our bikes and the camper with the air mattress. The temperature just being perfect. I haven't slept this well in a long time. Just wanted to take a minute here to show you what nice, what they call comfort stations they have here. Here, for example, is you know, the showers, and take a look at this. We've got shower curtains here, on the bench there. But here's one, another one with two benches, more space here. This is like for a family. And here are the sinks, the outdoor sinks with the mirrors for if you gotta shave or something. On the other side here is the sinks for washing your dishes. You got two of them, which is nice. And you know, the washrooms here, you know, they're very nice, individual, you know. So overall, you know, more privacy than on a lot of other, campgrounds. And it's pretty clean here. You know, this Mont-Mégantic provincial park, pretty impressive. The only thing missing is, you know, the camp being on a lake or a river where we could do some canoeing. So here we are, Wednesday, 16th of July. It's in the morning. It's supposed to go up to 40 or 41 with the humidex today. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and before it gets too hot, we're taking a bike ride to some destination a couple of kilometers away where there's apparently some falls or something to see. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out. Anyways, this is a really nice park, and you know, even though it's the height of the tourist season, there's not too many people around, you know, and it's quiet, and it's really relaxing in that sense. So here we are at this sign here. It says that we got to turn to the right, and in about 100 meters there's the Passerelle de la Chute and the Ruisseau de la Montagne. So we'll see what that's all about. Okay, so here we are. There's a Passerelle de la Chute, a sentier, un accueil, and a piste de la vallée. See, this is where we started. We were over here at the Centre d'Information, and we took this piste de la vallée all along here, and now we're here. So it's really good. And this is the falls. We got beautiful water, river coming here, and all comes down underneath, and then over here so I'll just over here. See, there's this more trails this way and more trails that way. Beautiful forest. And a sign. Oh, there's le secteur de l'Observatoire, le col de Trois Sommets. There's half a kilometer down here. There's some cascade. Look out at the Orange Massif, and there's the Accueil where we came from, is 4.1 kilometers away. So this is what the falls look like from the side. And we're just having a little picnic here and enjoying the scenery and the calm weather, nature. And I'm so glad there's lots of trees and leaves and shade, because it is hot. Okay, so that's where we were yesterday, at the top of that mountain over there, Saint Joseph, where there's the big antenna. And today we're driving over to see if we can drive up to the astrolabe on Mont-Mégantic, which is about 100 meters taller than the other one that we were on. What a view. Yeah. So here we are at the quay of the this part of the park, and we got a pass. They give you these passes to go through the gate and drive up to the top. We may have to turn off the air conditioning so that the engine doesn't get overheated. And well, we were going to get some tickets to go to the Astro Lab show starting at 11:30 this evening, but just as we were about to get the tickets, their computer system froze. So getting tickets is really tricky around here. You've got to reserve in advance. We didn't, and so when we inquired, they said, oh, they just had 2 cancellations, which was perfect. But then their machine froze, so we're going to go up and take a look around at the top of the hill or the mountain, and then later when we come back, we're going to see if they've unfrozen their computer systems and if we can buy those tickets that suddenly became available. So we're camping, and this is going to be really exciting because if we get the tickets from 11:30 till 1:30 in the morning, we'll be able to look through telescopes at the sky. Hopefully the clouds will disappear and we'll get a really good view of the sky and the stars and all the satellites and stuff like that. So here we go. I'm really glad that we're driving up the mountain and not hiking it, because this is a pretty steep and pretty high mountain.
Oh, come on.
And yeah, it would take me forever, and I'd probably have a hard time getting to the top. But the good news at the top is that it's apparently 5 degrees cooler than down in the valley. So we're really looking forward to getting there because it's hot. You know, we heard it's like 30 degrees plus with the humidex it's supposed to be over 35. Earlier they predicted 40. So here we are. So halfway up the mountain we stopped here at a lookout. See, all these other cars are going up. We're stopping here. Take a look. Oh, there seems some sort of cross there. Oh, there's some people hiking. Le système solaire. Nice breeze up here. So here's a interesting view. This is the mountain here. What a beautiful view of this valley, and off in the distance you can see, you know, the valley, and off in the distance further down in the panorama, off on the horizon, mountains that are the Appalachians on the United States side. Really something. And here there's les montagnes frontalières. Frontalière means on the border. So yeah, there we go. There's Snow Mountain in the U.S. Twin Mountains, U.S. See all those mountains in that general direction there. They're all in the U.S. Oh boy. They're all American. Except this one, like Salmon Peak, is right on the border of Canada and U.S. Mount Trumbull, Monument 475. Yeah, and this is what the map looks like. So we are here in this area, and these are some of the mountains that are. This is in Maine. This one is in New Hampshire. All right. So here we are, arriving at the top of Mont-Mégantic, and there you see this sort of what they call astrolabe. Looks like a big planetarium with a massive telescope or something. So here are all these parking spots. We're gonna get a parking spot here. All right, and we'll get out. So here's the parking lot. And on the other side here, where there's barriers so we can't drive up, there's the astrolabe, and that's the top of the mountain. So let's go take a look. There's a little road here, but signs all over the place saying privé, so it's private. And apparently there was a solar eclipse here in 2024 that went the central total eclipse area was here, so there must have been quite a crowd that came to see from the top of the mountain what the view was like. So we have the access around, but we can't go inside.
That's right.
Because we didn't pay yet for the. Yeah. This is this astrolabe. And we get a 360 view all around. And here, there's a lookout. Wow, it's really something. Oh, it's nice and windy up here. Cool breeze. A little cooler than it is down in the valley. What a relief. Oh, look at this. What a view. Oh, this is really something. You know, off in the distance you can see it's kind of hazy. Not quite as hazy as yesterday, but still pretty hazy. But we can see, I don't know if the camera lens can pick this up, but we can see off in the distance the outlines of the Appalachians over in Maine and New Hampshire, and down below the valley. Oh boy, really something. You can see farms, beautiful birds, all kinds of strange strange birds. So while we're at the top of the mountain, we're gonna go for a little hike. We're gonna go on a sentier du Mont-Mégantic, and we're gonna go to a there's a lookout in about what, 2 kilometers?
1.7.
1.7 kilometers. Oh god. Okay. So after realizing that that was a pretty difficult trail, we decided to cut it short a little bit, and we're gonna go see if they fixed the computer glitch system there, and if we can get tickets for the 11:30 p.m. show. Meanwhile, there's a hiking trail over here, but yes, my wife doesn't want to go on it, so yeah, well, actually I am the one who doesn't want to go on it, but
Et je l'ai bien choisi.
yeah, so what a view, eh? What a view. Look at this. Look at this. Oh boy. Now apparently tomorrow is going to be a big thunderstorm in the morning, so it's a good thing that we're getting out of town tomorrow morning. Alright. What a view. You come down the mountain. Absolutely beautiful view. Off in the distance, New Hampshire and Maine. Really something. Okay, correction. What we saw at the top of the mountain was the observatoire. This building here, this is the planetarium sort of astrolab where they have the shows, and you have to buy tickets, and then they have shows inside the planetarium, and then afterwards they come out here, and with telescopes you can look at the sky when they do the show at night. I don't know if you can see this in the sky, but there's a streak, the water vapor from the engines of a jet right across the sky over there, and my god, there's no wind up there that's spreading it. It's like a perfect straight line that goes for I guess it's several kilometers, and there's no wind up there moving it around. Unbelievable. So here on a Wednesday evening, there's a small little amphitheater, and there's a show that's going to start shortly at 8:30. So we're just going to get set up and watch the show. It says Lumière sur les étoiles.